We're just gently brushing away decades of dust, revealing the original color now.
Getting deep into the spokes here. Look at that dirt just falling away. This is really satisfying.
This foam is specially designed to lift the grime from the rusted metal. It's incredibly satisfying to watch.
We're just applying a gentle stream of water to the fins now. Look at that grime just melting away. This old girl is finally getting the bath she deserves.
And here is the satisfying reveal, as the water washes away decades of grime.
We finally finished the deep cleaning on this beautiful machine. The rust tells a story, but the engine is pristine.
Now we gently pry the fender away, revealing all that hidden grime from 1947. All right, first we tackle this front mount bolt. It's heavily oxidized, as you can see. A little penetrating oil and the impact should get it loose. There we go. This is the original 1947 unit. We have to be very gentle with these cloth wires. Okay, now we slowly loosen the axle nut. Feel that resistance. Now gently sliding the axle out, look at that grease. Pulling the axle now. Careful with that chain. Now we can finally see what we're working with here on the drivetrain. Look at this pitting here. We're going to have to treat this very carefully before we can even think about paint.
Now we apply the heavy-duty stripper. It's important to get an even coat for the best results. We are aggressively stripping the old paint and rust, revealing this beautiful raw steel underneath. Now we just wipe the dust away.
We're using a microfiber cloth to get the heavy grease off first. Then we'll use the detail brush on these tight welds. All right, we're taking the wire wheel to this 1947 Knucklehead frame now, really cutting through that deep rust.
We're attaching the final link here, making sure everything is perfectly balanced before we lift this beautiful Knucklehead.
slowly lowering the knucklehead onto the bench now, making sure the mounts align perfectly.
And now we drain the oil from this beautiful 1947 Knucklehead. Listen to that slow pour.
And there we go, the tension is released. Now we can carefully back it out. Okay, the head is coming off now. Just look at the crusty texture of that carbon buildup. All right, gently lifting the cylinder now. And look at that, the old gasket material just flakes right off. Just a little bit of solvent here to remove the old grease. We want this absolutely spotless before reassembly. All right, let's get this passage clean. Nice and slow.
We're giving these classic Harley parts the deep clean they deserve. The ultrasonic bath removes every bit of contamination.
We're just applying the final polish to this beautiful 1947 Knucklehead crankshaft. Look at that mirror finish. And the old bearing is finally free from the casing.
Slowly applying pressure now, making sure it seats perfectly flush. Carefully lowering the restored crankshaft into the case. Listen to that smooth bearing movement. Absolutely perfect. We're carefully laying the new green fiber gasket onto the crankcase surface now, just ensuring perfect alignment with this pick. Just applying a generous coat of this golden lubricant. Now, aligning the piston rings and sliding it smoothly into the barrel.
And the wrist pin slides right in. Now the snap ring pliers engage the clip. A gentle tap confirms it's seated perfectly.
Just listen to the sound of that smooth metal on metal. Now the rings compress, sliding into place. Perfect. Aligning the head gasket now, gently down over the studs. And just like that, a perfect fit. Tap, tap, tap. And there we have it. The rear head is finally home. Time for the acorn nuts. Okay, cylinder head bolt number 3. Applying the specified torque now. And that is 55 foot-pounds.
Applying the final torque to the rocker arm bolts.
Just look at that mirror finish coming through now.
And now we gently rotate the main shaft, feeling for any play in the bearings. It feels very smooth. We're using a fine detailing brush to work the solvent deep into the gears. See how the grime just melts away. Now for the final polish.
Buffing this knucklehead gear until it's absolutely perfect. Look at that shine starting to come through. Almost done now.
This chain is heavily oxidized. The solvent is penetrating the grime, allowing the brush to clean deep down to the bare metal. This is the rebuilt 1947 Knucklehead engine and its matching transmission.
Slowly working away the imperfections on this beautiful frame. Now look at that smooth finish.
Just making sure we get every last speck of dust off this frame.
Applying the first coat of epoxy primer. We want a nice, even wet look across the frame. The 1947 Knucklehead frame, freshly coated in an even layer of epoxy primer. Notice the smooth texture and how the lights We're using ultra-fine sandpaper to smooth the primer on this 1947 Harley-Davidson frame.
Just taking our time, smoothing the curves of this old tank, making sure the finish is perfect before we move on.
See how the paint flows smoothly across the curve. The reflections are absolutely stunning in this light. Just laying down this flawless black paint. See how the reflections start to deepen with each pass. Getting the right consistency is key for these long lines on the Knucklehead tank. Now we rotate.
We are applying the final wet coat now, giving it that deep, glassy finish.
Look at that reflection. Absolutely flawless. The paint job is perfect, cured to perfection. And as the wheel moves across, you can really start to see that deep reflection emerge. It's incredibly satisfying. Look at that shine. We are finally done with the paint correction on this beautiful Knucklehead frame. So glossy. Okay, easy now. Just guiding her into the cradle. That's it, perfect fit. Now for the front bolt. And we'll just torque this front mount down, nice and snug. Hear that click?
And now for the transmission, making sure the splines align perfectly before we secure the mounting bolts. Listen to that click.
Guiding the chain onto the teeth, making sure it seats perfectly. Now for the torque wrench. Listen for the click. Smooth rotation. Now we carefully slide the freshly chromed forks into the neck of the frame. We slide the freshly polished axle through the hub, ensuring it seats perfectly. Now for the torque wrench, a satisfying gently lowering the tank into place. Now, secure the front mount. Careful not to scratch the chrome. Carefully sliding the bolt through the mounting holes. We want a perfect fit on this 47 Knucklehead.
Gently sliding the chrome pipe into the port. Now for the flange bolts. Listen closely for the click of the torque wrench.
Securing the clutch lever assembly onto the bars. Now we carefully route the braided line through the guides. We're applying the final torque now, listening for the click. And the seat is secure. We're using the vintage style cloth wires. Carefully slide the connector into the block and give the screw a precise turn to secure it. We're using the microfiber cloth to gently remove the tarnish. Look at that reflection. And there we have it. Sounds perfect. Listen to that idle. 75 years old and running perfectly.
The result of thousands of hours, this 1947 Harley-Davidson is a true masterpiece of restoration. After thousands of hours, we are proud to present the finest example of the legendary 1947 Knucklehead.